several changes throughout the decades. By the 1980s, the composition of the penny had shifted from 95% copper to a predominantly zinc core with a thin copper plating to combat rising metal costs. The Denver Mint, where the 1987 D penny was struck, was one of the key production sites for U.S. coinage. It had a reputation for high-quality minting, but it also had its fair share of rare errors and unique die varieties, making some coins incredibly valuable. At first glance, the 1987 D penny might seem ordinary, but hidden among these coins are extremely rare variations and errors that send collectors into a frenzy. While millions of 1987 D pennies were minted, not all of them are equal. Some rare variations have surfaced over the years, and these anomalies have pushed the value of certain specimens into the millions of dollars. Let's examine some of these incredible rarities. Double die obverse, DDO, and reverse, DDR, errors. These errors occur when the coin's design is imprinted multiple times, creating a slight but noticeable duplication in elements like the date, lettering, and Lincoln's profile. A misalignment during the minting process resulted in 1987 D pennies being struck off sank portion, depending on the severity. It can be worth anywhere. Some 1987 D pennies were mistakenly struck on foreign coin blanks or other U.S. coin denominations, making them highly sought after. An example of a 1987 D penny struck on a nickel planchet sold for an incredible $220,000. Condition matters. Coins graded by PCGS or NGC at MS68 or higher with full red luster are extremely rare. The highest graded 1987 D penny in existence fetched a jaw-dropping $350,000 at a high-profile auction. Now, let's talk about the most jaw-dropping part: the market worth of the 1987 D Liberty 1 cent. While common 1987 D pennies in circulated condition are worth face value, the rarest specimens with errors or top-tier grading have skyrocketed in price. So how did this 1-cent coin reach a value of $447 million? Well, some collectors believe that a unique prototype or an ultra-rare die variety exists, potentially making it one of the rarest U.S. coins in existence. If one of these special pieces surfaces in the open market, it could set a new world record for a U.S. penny. So, how can you find out if you have a $1 million penny in your collection? Here's a simple step-by-step guide. Look for the Denver D below the year 1980 your coin was minted in Denver. In doubling, use a magnifier if there's any double date, strike and lust details, color, lines of where are the get up if you suspect. Send it to PCGS or NGC for authentication. And grading. Watch the market trends. The numismatic market fluctuates, and values can soar at auctions if demand rises. The 1987 D United States Liberty 1-cent coin is more than just a piece of pocket change. It's a symbol of hidden wealth waiting to be discovered. Could you be the next lucky collector to uncover a $1 million penny? Check your coin jar, rummage through old collections, and keep your eyes open, because treasure could be hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coins, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible numismatic stories. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on the rarest and most valuable coins in history. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and who knows, you might just strike gold, or in this case, a $447 million penny. See you in the next video. Coins History. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most astonishing and valuable coins ever to circulate in the United States, the legendary 1982 Liberty 1-cent coin. A simple penny? Think again. This unassuming coin has a current market value of a jaw-dropping $276 million. Yes, you heard that right. Stay tuned as we uncover the fascinating history, rare variations, errors, and what makes this tiny copper piece worth a fortune. The 1982 Lincoln cent, also known as the Liberty 1 cent, was produced during a significant transition period in U.S. coinage. This year marks a crucial change in the composition of the penny due to rising metal costs. For nearly 2 centuries, the United States had been minting pennies primarily made of copper. However, the 1970s saw an increase in copper prices, making it more expensive to produce a 1-cent coin than its actual face value. This economic shift forced the U.S. Mint to reconsider its composition strategy. The shift from copper to zinc in early 1982, pennies were still composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing 3.11 grams. However, later that year, the U.S. Mint introduced a new composition, 97.5% zinc with a thin copper plating, reducing the weight to 2.5 grams. This change saved the government millions of dollars but also introduced multiple variations of the 1982 penny, making it a favorite among collectors. The 7 variants of the 1982 penny. One of the most fascinating aspects of the 1982 Liberty 1 cent is the sheer number of variants produced that year. Due to the transition, there are 7 different known varieties. Each of these variants is unique, with some being far rarer and more valuable than others. The most sought-after version is the 1982 D small date copper, which remains one of the greatest mysteries of modern numismatics. Only a handful have ever been discovered, making them exceptionally rare and highly valuable. Now, let's address the big question: how does a 1-cent coin hold a market value of $276 million? The 1982 D small date copper cent is one of the rarest Lincoln pennies ever found. With only a few confirmed specimens, collectors and investors worldwide have placed an astronomical value on this coin. Rarity drives demand, and demand drives price. This coin represents a pivotal moment in American coinage history. The shift from copper to zinc was a major change, and the mixed variations make the 1982 penny one of the most complex issues in U.S. numismatics. Coin auctions have witnessed staggering sales for rare 1982 pennies. In recent years, a high-grade 1982 D small date copper cent sold for over $1.7 million at a numismatic auction. Experts predict that as more collectors and investors enter the market, prices will continue to skyrocket. Some 1982 pennies also exhibit rare mint errors, such as dyed breaks and cut errors. Transitional composition mix UPS. These errors make each coin unique and further drive up its value. Do you have an old jar of pennies lying around? It might be worth millions. Here's how to check. Weigh the coin. A copper penny weighs 3.11 grams, while a zinc penny weighs 2.5 grams. If you find a 1982 D small date weighing 3.11 grams, you have a jackpot. Check the date style. The small date variety has a thinner, more compact number, 8 and 2, compared to the large date. Look for mint marks. The rest variety is the 1982 D small date copper. Examine for errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for double dyes, misprints, or other oddities. As of today, the 1982 Liberty 1 cent holds a market value of $276 million due to its rarity and desirability among collectors. Experts suggest that with increasing demand and fewer specimens available, the price may soar even higher in the coming decades. Some collectors and investors speculate that a perfectly graded MS-68 or higher specimen could be worth well over $300 million in the next few years. Absolutely every year, stories emerge of ordinary people finding rare pennies worth thousands, even millions, of dollars in their everyday change. The 1982 penny remains one of the most exciting coins to hunt for, and who knows? The next record-breaking coin could be sitting in your collection right now. Host smiling, holding a magnifying glass, inspecting a penny. Imagine holding a small, copper-plated penny in your hand, a coin so rare and valuable that its estimated worth in the collector's market today reaches an astonishing $455 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single 1997 D United States Liberty 1 cent coin could be worth a life-changing fortune. But why? What makes this particular penny so special? Could one of these be hiding in your pocket change right now? Since 1982, while most 1997 D pennies are worth only face value, a handful of them contain rare errors, unique planchet compositions, or proof-like finishes, making them worth a staggering fortune in today's market. Errors are what make this coin an absolute goldmine for collectors. Some of the most valuable 1997